Installation and commissioning of SBD series brakes. To install, first release the top wires on both sides of the brake arm. Then rotate nuts 1 anti-clockwise. First screw the number 1 nut to the bottom. After screwing the number 1 nut to the bottom, start twisting nut number 2. Bring the bottom end of the brake arm closer to the hydraulic cylinder. At the same time, the brake shoes at both ends of the brake will open and widen until the distance between the two brake shoes is greater than the thickness of the brake disc. This step is to ensure that the brakes are properly installed on the brake disc. Finally, use a ruler to measure the width between the brake discs. Verify whether the width is greater than the thickness of the brake disc. After confirming that it is correct, next, prepare to install the brakes. Place the brake on the brake mounting base and insert the brake disc. Observe the position of the brake pad and the brake disc. It should be noted that the effective surface of the brake disc coincides with the brake pad, and the brake disc and the brake frame do not interfere. After the brakes are placed, screw in the brake mounting bolts. Note that the bolts are not tightened for the time being. Then connect to the hydraulic station. Then use a professional tool to loosen the screws number 3 and number 4. Turn nut R counterclockwise. Give its brake arm room to move outward. Open the hydraulic station. Electric or manual observation hydraulic station pressure gauge. The pressure reaches the pressure required by the brake, and the distance of 5 meets the requirements of the manual. Then turn the nut number 1 counterclockwise. Observe the gap between the brake pad and the brake disc. Gauge measurement available. Meet the instructions and tighten the nut too. If the gap between the brake pad and the brake disc is not equal, adjustable top wires on both sides of the boom. Side top wire with large top clearance. After adjustment, make the top wires on both sides contact the brake frame body and lock them tightly. Open the hydraulic station. Put the brake in the braking state. Tighten the brake mounting bolts. Re-shut down the hydraulic station. Turn on the brakes. Observe the brake pad. Make it parallel to the brake disc, and tighten the screws 3 and 4. Installation and debugging of SBD series brake limit switch adjustment. Adjust the limit switch. Open the hydraulic station. Adjust the brake opening limit switch to action or induction. Shut down the hydraulic station. Adjust brake closing limit switch to action or induction. First, loosen the two nuts of the wire child switch. After unscrewing, to make the limit switch move back and forth. Slight movement of limit switch. When it works normally, fix the position and tighten the fixing bolts. After adjustment, open and close back and forth several times. Observe whether the brake or hydraulic station has changed during adjustment. If there is no change, the adjustment ends. Otherwise, the problematic steps need to be readjusted to meet the requirements. After many times to open and close, in the absence of any abnormalities, brake installation complete. Series product display.
Conveyor brake, rainbow bridge, escort all directions.